Welcome to the world of Afrox. Did you know that Afrox is Sub-Saharan Africa's leading supplier of gases and welding products, and that we operate in over 16 African countries with retail outlets and distributors across the continent? Not only do we offer the convenience of in-store over-the-counter products, but we can also deliver orders to your doorstep thanks to our extensive distribution network. Whatever your welding needs, Afrox has the solution. Top of the range, great quality products that you can rely on. Today, we're going to take you through the process of shielded metal arc welding, commonly referred to as stick welding. As you will very quickly see, this is a process which basically melts and joins metals by heating with an arc between a coated metal electrode and the workpiece. We will also look at the correct selection of electrodes for the job at hand, and also some other interesting facts like travel speed and the angle at which the electrode should be moved along the weld to achieve the best results. Now step into our virtual demo center as we take you through the process of shielded metal arc welding. Shielded metal arc welding is commonly referred to as stick welding. It is the process which melts and joins metals by heating with an arc between a coated metal electrode and a workpiece. The outer coating of an electrode is known as flux. Flux forms a shield that protects the weld from contamination and allows for easier weldability. For the MMA process, you require a constant current AC or DC power source. Power sources range from AC power sources, DC rectifiers, and DC inverters. The correct power supply is important to determine the correct power source. For example, 220, 380, or 525 volt supply. Ensure the correct rated power source is selected based on the consumable used and material thickness being welded. For example, a 150 amp power source when using a 2.5 mm electrode to weld a 6 mm thickness plate. Always ensure you select the correct welding and earth cables to match the amperage of the power source. Make sure that all connections are insulated and tightened. Depending on the power source, select either lugs or DINS connectors to connect the welding cables to the power source. Ensure that you select the correct electrode holder and earth clamp that will match the amperage of the power source. The correct type of material can be identified from the steel material data sheet and matching the welding consumable with the consumable chemical composition specifications. For example, carbon steel, stainless steel, aluminium, cast irons, and low alloys. Core metal in the electrode provides the filler material for the weld pool. The travel speed and angle at which the electrode is moved along the weld is critical to achieve the best results. The volts are governed by the arc length between the electrode and the workpiece. The amperage needed will depend on the diameter of the electrode and thickness of the material. Thinner materials will need less current. Correct welding amperage for various electrodes can be found on all Afrox electrode packaging and electrode data sheets. This can be adjusted either up or down for the required results. A voltage reducer is critical in stick welding applications, particularly in wet conditions, as it prevents the welder from electrocution. The voltage reducer reduces OCV voltage down to 14 volts DC when welding is not in process. Voltage reducers can be purchased separately or are built into a selected range of equipment sold by Afrox. Clean the area where the earth lead is to be clamped. Then secure the earth clamp onto the cleaned area. Take the electrode holder and insert the electrode at the correct angle. scratch or tap the tip of the electrode on the workpiece in order to initiate the arc. You can now commence welding by pulling the electrode along the workpiece, ensuring the correct speed away from the molten pool and slag. Shielded metal arc welding can be used on any weldable material due to the alloying elements in the flux. Due to the flux-coated electrode, the process can be used in any outdoor environment as there is no need for external shielding. Most electrodes can be used in all welding positions. Shielded metal arc welding is the most portable of all welding processes and is the easiest to set up. As Africa's leading gases and welding company, we are passionate about welding, and we're here to help you get the best welds possible. Using the Afrox range of welding machines, accessories, consumables, and personal protective gear will ensure the perfect weld every time.